Hello there, my name is Cody Brown. I am a student of DIxie State University majoring in Computer Information Technology. In this video, I will be presenting to you my senior project. The goal of this project was to develop a mobile-friendly application for the DIxie State University Alumni Association. The DIxie State University Alumni Association plans to publish a traditions book for the 2015-2016 school year that outlines all of the student traditions at DIxie State University. The book will describe in detail all of the student traditions the university has, along with pictures of students completing the traditions over the years. As a complement to the traditions book, the Alumni Association wants to have a mobile-friendly application that students can use to learn about the traditions, as well as to upload pictures of themselves completing the traditions. My core tasks for this project were to create a mobile-friendly Ruby on Rails application that students could use to learn about the traditions at DIxie State University. It was to include a page where all traditions are listed, a page for each tradition, including photos and descriptions, a button to mark the tradition as completed by the student, and an upload link for the photos of the students completing the traditions, user registrations and accounts, and user information page. My hope tasks for the project were to add user registration via Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, feedback for users, social media sharing, and user likes. Some of my core tasks were modified to better fit the desires of the Alumni Association, but I am happy to report that after these modifications, I was able to achieve all of my core tasks and many of my hope tasks. I have yet to accomplish my dream task to create an iOS and Android version of the site to date, but hope to continue working with the Alumni Association to complete those tasks in the future. I will now demonstrate the application. When the application is loaded, you first arrive at the home screen, where you are able to scroll through uploaded images of users participating in different traditions, along with the user's avatar, name, and the tradition they have completed and when it was completed. There are also links to the user's profile and tradition description pages, but you must be logged in to use them. Otherwise, you are redirected to the home screen. The app is responsive, and if I open up a Google Chrome JavaScript console, you can see this in action. You can select iPhone 5, and it works best in a horizontal direction. When logged out, there are only two menu options a user can select: Home, denoted by the house icon, or Login, denoted by the user icon of the application to share the application on social media, such as Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. And if I click them, then it gives you the option to tweet or post to social media. If you click Login, you are taken to the login screen where you can sign in if you have an account, create a new account by filling in the information here, or you can sign in using Twitter or Facebook. If you choose to sign in with Twitter or Facebook, you can skip registration and be immediately logged in. I will do that now using Twitter. There you go. The app redirects back to the home screen and says you have signed in once it is finished communicating with the Twitter API. I now have access to the links on the home page, as well as a new list of menu options have opened up. So for example, if I click on Chet Norman, then I'm taken to Chet Norman's page. The first option in the new links at the bottom of the page is the search option, denoted by the magnifying glass. When you click it, it takes you to the search page where you can see a list of traditions and students. You can search for a tradition by typing in part of the title, or a user by his or her last name. For example, if I type in Jensen, case sensitively, then it shows me Courtney Jensen. There are links to each tradition and user page on the list. If you click on a tradition, you are taken to its description page, here you can see a static image of the tradition, its description, a button to mark the tradition completed if it isn't already, and images and information about other users who have completed this tradition similar to the home page, but only for this particular tradition. If you click the Complete Tradition button on a tradition that you haven't already completed, you are taken to a page where you can upload an image to show you have completed the tradition. So you can click on the button, click Pageant, Photo, and click Open. And then it begins uploading the photo. Once the image is uploaded, you are redirected to the Traditions page, and it shows that you have completed the tradition. However, the image will not yet be shown, as it must first be approved by an admin. If you return to the Search page and click on a user, you are taken to his or her profile page, where you can see his or her avatar, personal information, and you can scroll through approved images of completed traditions for that particular user, if any. The next menu option is the leaderboard, denoted by a trophy. It shows a list of all users ordered by the number of traditions they have completed. The next menu option is the current user profile. It is the same as the other user profiles, but for the current user. So it includes an Edit Profile button where you can click and change your profile information. For example, this profile shows that my first name is Cody M. Brown, which is incorrect. My first name is only Cody, and my last name is Brown. And much of this other information has not been filled in. I can now fill it in. When you sign in with Twitter or Facebook, it skips the registration, so some of these fields you have to go back in and fill manually later. And then if I click Update User, once it's finished uploading my avatar image, it will take me back to my profile with the updated information. There you go. Lastly, also there are buttons where you can edit or delete a tradition, and it will, if you click delete, it asks you, are you sure you want to delete this picture, and reset the tradition to incomplete. If I say OK, then it removes that tradition from the list of traditions I have completed. There are also administration features for the site. If you sign out and sign in as an administrator, an admin goes to the search page, he or she can edit or create new traditions. New tradition is as well as he or she can edit and create users, edit, delete, and create users, and can edit and delete pictures uploaded by users. This is where an administrator would go to approve an image that had been uploaded by a user. They just select the Approve button and click Complete. Admins also have the option to look at recent discoveries. These discoveries show them the 10 most recent transactions made on the site with links to each one. For example, this one says Cody Brown updated their picture for a 10 DSU breaking a world record event. And I can click here and I can see what it was. I believe this was my approving the picture that I just approved. And that is all the features of the application. I have begun to implement a user likes feature for the app, but it is not yet complete. But I can show you here my code where I have created the view for it, as well as inside of my schema I have here a list of different data members for receiving likes on the page. And that is my application. Thank you for watching.